الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي عليك يا سيدي عليك يا
Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillahi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be upon you, the mercy of Allah and His blessings on the 16th day of Ramadan 1446. Well, right now we'll be starting off with the recitation from the glorious Quran Kareem, and the recitation is going to be from Surah Taha. Once again, when we go to the selected verses from Juz 1 to 30, published by Darul Ihsan Humanitarian Center, we look at Surah number 20, that's ayah 17, 18, 19 and 20. From Surah Taha, the stick becomes a serpent. O Musa, what is that in your right hand? It is my staff, he said. I lean on it, restrain my sheep with it. I also have other uses for it. Allah said, throw it down, Musa. He threw it down, and lo and behold, it became a fast-moving snake. This was proof from Allah for Musa alayhi salam, and a great miracle. This was something that broke through the boundaries of what is considered normal. Thus, it was a brilliant evidence that none but Allah could do it. It was also a proof that no one could come with the likes of this from mankind except a prophet who was sent by Allah. Right now we listen to the recitation from Surah Taha.
This segment is brought to you by Viral Med Vita G, helping your immune system fight coughs, colds and infections.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. طه ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى إلا تذكرة لمن يخشى تنزيلا ممن خلق الأرض والسماوات العلى الرحمن على العرش استوى له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وما بينهما وما تحت الثرى وإن تجهر بالقول فإنه يعلم السر وأخفى الله لا إله إلا هو الله لا إله إلا هو له الأسماء الحسنى وهل أتاك حديث موسى إذ رأى نارا فقال لأهلهم كثوا إني آنست نارا لعلي آتيكم منها بقبس أو أجد على النار هدى فلما أتاها نودي يا موسى إني أنا ربك فاخلع نعليك إنك بالوادي المقدس طوى وأنا اخترتك فاستمع لما يوحى إنني أنا الله لا إله إلا أنا فاعبدني وأقم الصلاة لذكري إن الساعة آتية أكاد أخفيها لتجزى كل نفس بما تسعى.
Sadaqallahu al-Azim. That was a recitation from Surah Taha, bringing us close to 13 minutes after 4. Well, before the break, let's look at the time for Iftaar for the Durban region today. Durban, your time for Iftaar is going to be at 15 minutes after 6. Peter Maritzburg, your time for Iftaar today is going to be at 17 minutes after 6. And finally, Johannesburg, your time is going to be at 26 minutes after 6.
Is brought to you by Viral Med Vita G, helping your immune system fight coughs, colds, and infections.
Get on-the-go immune-boosting power with Vita G shots. Vita G shots contain vitamin C and real ginger extract. Vita G shots, a health explosion.
This Iftar program is proudly brought to you by Checkers Foods Kawi Park, the first food store with a halal butchery, bakery and deli certified by the NIHT, bringing you an exceptional shopping experience that keeps getting better and better.
This Eid, we're making your celebrations extra special with Checkers Foods Kawi Park Eid Butchery Hampers Competition. 5 lucky winners will each take home a hamper valued at 1,000 Rand. From Monday, March 1st to Thursday, March 27th, spend 500 Rand or more in store, write your name and number on the back of your till slip and drop it into the competition box. Winners will be announced on Friday, March 28th on Radio Al Ansar. So head to Checkers Foods Kawi Park and get shopping. T's and C's apply.
Running a business is tough. Managing labor issues even tougher. That's where Viva Labor Consultants comes in. For 18 years, we've been South Africa's trusted partner in labor law compliance. From UIF to workmen's compensation and MIBCO registrations to CCMA hearings and trade union negotiations, we've got your back. Based in Durban, our team is ready to assist. Call Zainate today for free consultation on 082 501 0012 or visit us at vivalaborconsultants.co.za. Viva Labor Consultants, your labor law experts, always by your side.
Looking to book your next holiday? Make your way to One Stop Travel and Tours. At One Stop Travel, we offer a wide range of holidays at the most competitive prices. Group tours, tailor-made holidays, cruises, transfers, accommodation, travel insurance, and car hire. Visit our website on www.onestoptours.co.za for our current Turkey specials, Mauritius school holiday deals, and Umrah packages. Choose from a multitude of pre-made packages. Visit one of our branches in Overport, Gateway, Musgrave Centre, Fordsburg, Westwood Mall, Pavilion Shopping Centre, Chatsworth, Phoenix, and Cape Town. Contact us today on 0860 109 500. One Stop Travel and Tours, your one-stop travel shop.
Save the date. The Hajj seminar is back on Saturday, the 12th of April 2025 from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at 207 West Road in Overport. Proudly brought to you by the Capital Group of Companies and the Al Ansar Foundation.
Well, that brings us now to nearly 17 minutes after 4. We're looking at the time for Asr for the Durban region, Asr for the Hanafi at 16:28. Asr for the Shafi had commenced at 15:33 already. Then we go to Pietermaritzburg. Asr Shafi had commenced at 15:36. Asr Hanafi at 16:31. Finally, Johannesburg Times, Asr Shafi'i commenced at 15:44, Asr Hanafi at 16:40. Right now, it's the Asma'ullah al-Husna by Mufti Mangera. And yesterday, the Mufti had spoken to us about Al-Basit. And today, the Mufti will be most likely speaking to us about the next Asma'ullah al-Husna, that is Al-Hafid. Al-Hafid.
brought to you by the Capital Group of Companies, Capital Air, Capital Decor and Kate Equip.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salamu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. Amma ba'd. قال الله تعالى في القرآن المجيد والفرقان الحميد ولله الأسماء الحسنى فادعوه بها. وقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم إن لله تعالى 99 اسما من حفظها دخل الجنة. Now the next two is khafid and rafi. Again, kind of opposites. Khafid means to put down, to subdue, to reduce, to abase even. And rafi means to exalt, elevate, raise, promote. Allahu Akbar. So again, let's see how they work. So number 22 is ya khafid. Number 1, we're going to use it for spiritual elevation. When feeling pride or arrogance. So when we're dealing with negative traits, you know, the challenge, like I've mentioned so many times before, that everybody's created with some qualities, a set of qualities and a set of negative traits, challenges. So when there's too much anger, too much arrogance, too much pride, too much self-reliance, too much selfishness, so ya khafid, reduce that in me. Because these are bad traits. Ya khafid, reduce that in me. To seek humility, essentially. So that we don't get caught, we don't harm ourselves by the pride and arrogance. Because if we continue with pride and arrogance, we'll fall. And Allah protect us. Allah protect us. Because anybody who tries to do that for themselves, Allah abases them. And whoever subdues themselves, for the sake of Allah, Allah raises them. Number 2, job negotiations. If someone feels that they're becoming too arrogant in their professional life. Because mashallah, you've reached, you know, level this and level 7. I remember once attending a civil service program, and there was somebody who reached what, level 7 was it? Level 6 or 7, and he mentioned that right away, I've reached this level. Right? It's like I have to mention it. Assalamu alaikum, mere paas ek sawal hai, main doctor so and so bol raha hu. I go, is your question about doctor, about medicine? No. So why are you telling me you're a doctor for? Am I going to give you better treatment? Right? So, I don't know, there's just some vocations, to be honest, a lot of the time I find it so strange sometimes say it's Mufti Abdul Rahman speaking. Right? But it just causes a lot of confusion. I remember once I called somebody, it's like, it's Abdul Rahman. It's like, which Abdul Rahman? Like, you know. Why didn't you say that? Why didn't you say it's Maulana or Sheikh or whatever? So sometimes it is a bit complicated. But if it's an anonymous call, why should I tell somebody I'm a big Maulana sahab? I'm not even a big Maulana. You know what I'm saying? Like my doctor who, right? I'm an engineer. It's like it has to go everywhere. It's a cultural thing. It's a very, very cultural thing. And I know some people don't even say that with arrogance. It's just, they have to say it just to get their way. In certain countries, you just don't get respected. Alhamdulillah, in this country, it's not like that. Tujhe pata hai ki main kaun hu, main kiska bachcha hu. In some countries, you have to say that. Otherwise, you don't get taken seriously. Like, do you know who I am and whose son I am or whose daughter I am? Otherwise, it doesn't work. It's like they just treat you like something else. Subhanallah. Right? I'm saying in Urdu, so it's like obvious where that's from. Subhanallah. Is that in Uzbekistan as well? Same thing. You have to say who you are and who's connected to. Sometimes. Yeah. It's different countries. They all have that. I think in England, you don't really have to say that all the time. Although, to be honest, in this country, it's just a bit more organized. It is about who you know in this country. It is about who you know in this country, ultimately. But there is a scope for most people to get somewhere. But if you really want to get high in something, then it better be who you know. This is just the nature of the world, it seems. I don't even know if you can avoid it, except in Medina Munawwara. Except in Medina Munawwara, subhanallah. Bilal radiallahu anhu, they're waiting to see the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Bilal radiallahu anhu is there, in line. And somebody else. And then there's Abbas radiallahu anhu, Abu Sufyan. They were the leaders of the Quraysh. It's like, oh, why can't we just go in? Bilal was in front. He was a slave before. No, they're earlier in Islam to us. They get to go in earlier. Ya Allah. So, Job, yes, in the job field, if somebody feels too arrogant in their professional life and wants Allah's help to maintain humility, to not overstep their bounds during a job negotiation, promotion, discussion, or anything else, Ya Hafid, Ya Hafid. Very interesting how you can use these names, subhanAllah. You can help them to increase ourselves. You can help them to reduce our negativity and negative aspects. Interpersonal conflicts in situations of dispute where one party is being overly dominant. One might invoke this name to ask Allah to reduce the arrogance of that party and create a balanced situation. Imam Tahawi, there's a story related about Imam Tahawi rahimahullah. I believe it was Imam Tahawi, I hope I'm not wrong, but the ruler of the time, there was a discussion or a debate about a mas'ala, about a particular issue, and Imam Tahawi was correct. He was correct, and the other scholars, the opponents on that in that particular conflict were found to be incorrect. So what the leader did is that he promoted Imam Tahawi, rahimahullah, put him up, and he kind of, you can say, not humiliated, but did not treat with respect the others, and he made them sit on the floor or something. So Imam Tahawi, seeing that, he openly said to everybody, to the king and the judge, he said, actually, I was wrong and they were right. So then they were set up into a better position. Then Imam Tahawi went and said, you were not right, but I didn't like what he did to you, so that's why I'm doing this. So, one can be right about something, but that doesn't mean that that should lead us to humiliation of other people, and we really then rub it in as such. In fact, we assist them, right? Imam Shafi'i, rahimahullah, on many occasions used to make the dua, oh Allah, make the truth prevail on my opponent's tongue. I just want the truth to prevail. Well, and it'll be easier if he does it. If it comes on his tongue, then he's on the right position, so he's willing to go, and I'll just follow in the right position anyway. If it comes on mine, maybe he's not willing to accept it, he's going to dig his feet deeper into the ground. Right, so then next one would be personal reflection when meditating or reflecting on one's own actions and realizing the times that they may have been unjustifiably arrogant or domineering. There are times when you can justifiably be arrogant, because that's not proper arrogance. That's just trying to assert something for an ultimate good, right? So be careful with that. Overcoming addiction. When trying to overcome an addiction, seeking Allah's assistance to reduce the desire or the craving for that particular addiction. Ya Khafid, Ya Khafid. Oh, reducer. Oh, abaser. Oh, lowerer. Some of these don't work in the active participle. Sports and competitions. Athletes might invoke his name when they become too prideful of their achievements, asking Allah to keep them grounded. See that this is just indifferent, whether that be in business, whether that be in your sporting career. You're a good footballer, right? You're good at biking, you're good at whatever it is, right? That you're good at. Facing an oppressor. If one is being oppressed or dominated by another, they can call upon this name to ask Allah to abase the oppressor and reduce their influence. That's good. To reduce the influence of the bad company that people have, the bad individuals and elements in the society, in the community that are spoiling other people. Ya Khafid, Ya Khafid, Ya Khafid. Subhanallah, Subhanallah. Economic inequalities. In situations where economic disparities are creating social unrest, we're getting in that situation, things are just going up and rich people are just making more money. One might invoke his name asking for a fair distribution of resources. Learning and growth. A student who feels overconfident about a subject might ask Allah by his name to help them realize there's always more to learn, to avoid becoming complacent. Some people just feel they know everything, and that stops them from learning more or in a more nuanced way. There's some people who are very intelligent because Allah has made them very smart and clever and quick to pick up, so they don't make an effort. So they kind of scrape through, fluke it through, but then eventually the going gets tough and then they can't fluke it through anymore because there's too much competition. There's a lot of others who are putting the effort in, who have the same smartness with them, and then they get left behind. And leadership. A leader might invoke this name to stay grounded.
Well, that brings us now to the end of this particular Asma'ullah al-Husna for today, Al-Hafid or Ya Hafid. And the next one is Al-Rafi. This presentation by Mufti Manghera. That brings us now close to the Asr Azan. It's actually time 16:28 is time for the Asr Azan for the Durban region.
This broadcast brought to you by the Capital Group of Companies, Capital Air, Capital Decor and Kate Equip.
This Iftar program is proudly brought to you by Checkers Foods Kawi Park, the first food store with a halal butchery, bakery and deli certified by the NIHT, bringing you an exceptional shopping experience that keeps getting better and better.
This Eid, we're making your celebrations extra special with Checkers Foods Kawi Park Eid Butchery Hampers Competition. 5 lucky winners will each take home a hamper valued at 1,000 Rand. From Monday, March 1st to Thursday, March 27th, spend 500 Rand or more in store, write your name and number on the back of your till slip and drop it into the competition box. Winners will be announced on Friday, March 28th on Radio Al Ansar. So head to Checkers Foods Kawi Park and get shopping. T's and C's apply.
Elegant, stylish and affordable. Al Nur kurtas are designed to make you feel confident and stylish with intricate embroidery, vibrant colors and comfortable fabrics. These kurtas are sure to become your go-to choice for everyday wear and special occasions alike. Visit the Al Ansar bookshop at 207 West Road, Overport, or call them on 031-208-1601. Al Ansar Shop, your one-stop Islamic shop.
Looking to book your next holiday? Make your way to One Stop Travel and Tours. At One Stop Travel, we offer a wide range of holidays at the most competitive prices. Group tours, tailor-made holidays, cruises, transfers, accommodation, travel insurance and car hire. Visit our website on www.onestoptours.co.za for our current Turkey specials, Mauritius school holiday deals and Umrah packages. Choose from a multitude of pre-made packages. Visit one of our branches in Overport, Gateway, Musgrave Centre, Fordsburg, Westwood Mall, Pavilion Shopping Centre, Chatsworth, Phoenix and Cape Town. Contact us today on 0860 109 500. One Stop Travel and Tours, your one-stop travel shop.
With 49 years of experience in the motoring industry, Metro Car Sales has been proudly serving you since 1976. Need a great deal on your next car? We've got you covered. We offer in-house finance arranged in 1 hour. So, what are you waiting for? Call us now on 033 3942 595. Visit us today at number 1 Boshoff Street, Pietermaritzburg. You can also check out our amazing deals online at www.metrocars.co.za. Metro Car Sales, your number 1 dealer in wheels.
Is your car in need of repairs or some TLC?
At Sham Panel Beaters, we take pride in providing top-notch service for over 40 years.
Conveniently located at 140 Felix Lamini Road, Overport, Durban, we specialize in repairs for both insurance claims and cash jobs.
Enjoy a free diagnostic test, polish, mini valet with every guaranteed repair.
We treat your pride and joy as our own and are approved by all major insurance companies and brokers.
Sham Panel Beaters is also an AA and RMI accredited repairer.
Trust us with your vehicle today.
This Azan is sponsored for the Isale Sawab of Marhum Muhammad Farooq Latib and all Marhumeen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant them the highest abode in Jannah. Ameen.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آت محمدا الوسيلة والفضيلة وبعثه اللهم مقاما محمودا الذي وعدته وارزقنا شفاعته يوم القيامة إنك لا تخلف الميعاد.
This dua brought to you by Simplex Radio, South Africa's leading retailer of appliances, car sound and home theater systems.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Having a clean, comfortable home is every homeowner's pride. That's why Khan's Chemicals have developed and manufactured prime yet affordable quality household brands Starlight, Miracle Mum, Exterminate and Angie to care for your home and family. With a wide range of fabric softeners, dishwashing liquids, bleachers and all-purpose cleaners, pine gels, bubble baths and much more, Khan's Chemicals ensures your home remains our number one priority. For sales and other inquiries, call 011 933 4021. Khan's Chemicals, cleaning your home the way you want.
This Iftar program is proudly brought to you by Checkers Foods Kawi Park, the first food store with a halal butchery, bakery and deli certified by the NIHT, bringing you an exceptional shopping experience that keeps getting better and better.
This Eid, we're making your celebrations extra special with Checkers Foods Kawi Park Eid Butchery Hampers Competition. 5 lucky winners will each take home a hamper valued at 1,000 Rand. From Monday, March 1st to Thursday, March 27th, spend 500 Rand or more in store, write your name and number on the back of your till slip and drop it into the competition box. Winners will be announced on Friday, March 28th on Radio Al Ansar. So head to Checkers Foods Kawi Park and get shopping. T's and C's apply.
Join Africa Muslims Agency this Ramadan as we dig deep, reaching into the heart of the earth to fill the cups of those in need. A water well or borehole provides multiple mercies beyond clean drinking water. From education to empowerment to health. Sponsor a water well for 16,500 Rand in Africa, a borehole for 55,000 Rand in Afghanistan or 65,000 Rand in Africa. This Ramadan, let your mercy flow with AMA. 23 nations, one table, every meal, a mercy.
Plan your dream holiday with the specialist, World of Travel, as we pride ourselves in offering you the best in Hajj and Umrah. We also offer travel packages to the Middle East, Far East, and many more exotic destinations. Call our professional travel consultants now on 031 20 888 77 or view our website www.worldoftravel.co.za. Visit us at 44 Crescent Street as memorable journeys begin with World of Travel by Irshad Malik.
Well, that brings us now to 16:38, and coming up next is going to be the Asma'ullah al-Husna, the recitation of the Asma'ullah al-Husna by Qari Zahir Zardad or Sheikh Zahir Zardad. Just earlier, we've heard the explanation of the beautiful names of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which will continue right until the end of Ramadan, and thereafter, inshallah, after Ramadan, perhaps it will be aired during different times of the day.
هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر الخالق البارئ المصور الغفار القهار الوهاب الرزاق الفتاح العليم الباسط الخافض الرافع المعز المذل السميع البصير الحكم العدل اللطيف الخبير الحليم العظيم الغفور الشكور العلي الكبير الحفيظ المقيت الحسيب الجليل الكريم الرقيب المجيب الواسع الحكيم الودود المجيد الباعث الشهيد الحق الوكيل القوي المتين الولي الحميد المحصي المبدئ المعيد المحيي المميت الحي القيوم الواجد الماجد الواحد الصمد القادر المقتدر المقدم المؤخر الأول الآخر الظاهر الباطن الوالي المتعال البر التواب المنتقم العفو الرؤوف مالك الملك ذو الجلال والإكرام المقسط الجامع الغني المغني المانع الضار النافع النور الهادي البديع الباقي الوارث الرشيد الصبور.
Well, that was the Asma'ullah al-Husna. Let's hope that we have started learning it. If not as yet, it is never ever too late. Every single day we have an opportunity to read the Asma'ullah al-Husna, to memorize the Asma'ul al-Husna, and to understand these beautiful names of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Well, right now we go to the series What Happens After Death, and it's titled Why Will the Grave Squeeze the Deceased? This presentation by Maulana Sulaiman Rawat.
This segment is brought to you by the one and only Vauda Jewelers Pavilion, manufacturers of fine gold and diamond jewelry.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In our previous discussion on what happens after death, we spoke about how Aisha radiallahu anha asked Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam about the punishment of the grave, and the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, yes, it is true. And she says, after that day, not once did I see him perform salah, except that after salah, he sought protection from the punishment of the grave. And we discussed the dua of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, which he taught to the Sahaba after hearing the cries of the inmates of certain graves that were being punished. And the lengthy version we discussed, but the part there is where relevant to our discussion, where we seek refuge from Allah min adab al-nar and min adab al-qabr, from the punishment of the grave. We also, in our last discussion, spoke about the hadith of Sahih Bukhari and Muslim, when Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam passed by two graves and said, these people are being punished, but it's not for actions that you would deem very major. One used to not purify himself properly from drops of urine after relieving himself, and the other would go about slandering people. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam then took a fresh leafless branch, broke it into two pieces and stuck one piece into each grave, and said that perhaps the punishment will be lightened for them as long as these branches have not dried. So why urine specifically mentioned? Because urine has got to do with tahara, and without tahara your salah is not valid, and salah is the greatest form of worship in the category of huququllah, in the category of the rights of Allah. And the greatest sin, or in the category of the rights of others, is to slander them, because you turn people's hearts against them, you poison people's minds against them. And it's got to do with sanctity of life. It could even lead to that person being murdered because of the slander and the backbiting that took place. So we spoke previously about the various types of punishments. There are others that I mentioned, being struck with a jagged whip made of iron, two snakes, one will devour you from the head and the other from the feet until they meet. In the middle, 99 serpents, each of which has 7 heads. There's also mentioned in the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that the venom of these snakes was such that if they were to spit venom on earth, it would grow a crop of grain, according to the narration of Imam Ahmad. And Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam on the night of Mi'raj saw many types of the punishment in dreams, which he narrated to the Sahaba. He saw these types of punishments that we have made mention of previously. But the one thing that we wanted to elaborate on a little bit more, previously we had mentioned that when a person is buried, the grave constricts, the grave presses the person. For an unbeliever, for a sinner, it's a form of punishment. It will compress you until your ribs are crushed, until your ribs become intertwined. It's a form of punishment. But even for believers, there's a bit of a press of the grave. There's a bit of a press of the grave. For some more, and for others less. So the question was then asked, why? And an interesting answer was given by some elder, that the grave is the soil, right? And we have been created from the soil. So the soil is like our mother. So when the children are returned to the mother, she embraces them. If she's happy to see the child, it's a warm hug. If she's a little bit disappointed, it's a bit of a press. If she's very angry, then it's going to be a very tight squeeze. So that is how the grave will receive you. The punishment of the grave will be halted at times. Between the blowing of the 2 trumpets, for example, it will be halted. But also during the month of Ramadan, punishment on the deceased, according to a narration of Anas bin Malik radiallahu anh. Those who die on a Friday or in a Thursday night, which is a Friday, according to various ahadith, there is no punishment in the grave for that person. So punishment is meted out against unbelievers and sinners. The believers, they are in delight. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said the believer in his grave will be in a green meadow. his grave will expand for him by 70 cubits, and it will be illuminated for him like the full moon. Now, we need to then understand that this is a reality that we cannot escape. For some, a form of punishment also will be that the pain of death will linger for as long as they are in the grave, for as long as they are in barzakh. The pain will linger. But in the end, there are manners and there are ways that taught to us by Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam to save yourself from the punishment of the grave. And that is what we will discuss in the next episode, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Well, that was what happens after death with Maulana Sulaiman Rawat, bringing us close to 1649. But before the break, we just want to quickly go through the titles of the selected ayats from the 16th part of the Qur'ani Kareem. You'll find Endless Bliss of Jannah, Surah 18, Ayah 108 and 109. And these closing verses of Surah Kahf illustrate that Jannah is a place of never-ending bliss from which a believer will never want to leave or exit. Then we go to Surah Maryam, and Maryam gave birth to Isa al-Islam with no father, and mentioned in the Quran the story of Maryam. She withdrew from her family to a place to the east, Surah 19, Ayah 16. Well, various other ayats are in this particular book, and as we have mentioned, from a few days into Ramadan, it's a beautiful book for every household, and you could go through certain ayat in this particular book and refer to the Qur'ani Kareem, and inshallah, time to come you would have been through with your own research as well, and the research by the publication from Darul Ihsan Humanitarian Center. You would have learned a lot from this, but inshallah more about this a little later in the program.
This segment is brought to you by the one and only Vauda Jewelers Pavilion, manufacturers of fine gold and diamond jewelry. At Vauda Jewelers, we're celebrating Eid with exclusive offers and stunning new collections. 18-carat chain, bracelet, earring and ring set for only 5,999.
Save 55% on our range of Al-Fajr watches and clocks.
Just in, stunning new range of branded silver jewelry.
Many more in-store specials. Vauda Jewelers Original.
Shop 10, Checkers Hyper Pavilion. 031 265 1440. Oh, yeah.
This Iftar program is proudly brought to you by Checkers Foods Kawi Park, the first food store with a halal butchery, bakery and deli certified by the NIHT, bringing you an exceptional shopping experience that keeps getting better and better.
This Eid, we're making your celebrations extra special with Checkers Foods Kawi Park Eid Butchery Hampers Competition. 5 lucky winners will each take home a hamper valued at 1,000 Rand. From Monday, March 1st to Thursday, March 27th, spend 500 Rand or more in store, write your name and number on the back of your till slip and drop it into the competition box. Winners will be announced on Friday, March 28th on Radio Al Ansar. So head to Checkers Foods Kawi Park and get shopping. T's and C's apply.
Darwood Megastore takes 7.
Darwood Megastore. More... What's the line again?
More cluck for your buck. Take 14.
Darwood Megastore. Filling South African place since 1947.
What? No. The line is... Take 22.
Darwood Megastore. The friendliest staff and...
I can't take it anymore. More cluck for your buck at Darwood Megastore in Briardean, Wilson's Wharf, and now PMB.
Hey, Amira, you know all that halim I made for Ramadan?
Yes?
It's all gone bad. How long I've been telling my husband to fix my freezer. You think he listens? What am I going to do? So close to Ramadan.
Why worry? Just go to Simplex Radio. I got my D5 195 litre chest freezer for only 3,499. And you know Sarah next door, she got the Smeg upright freezer for only 13,999. It looks so good. Simplex Radio has the answer to all your freezer problems.
Simplex Radio, the name you can trust.
A single thread is fragile, but woven together, it can become unbreakable. This Ramadan, weave the threads of generosity with the Al-Imdad Foundation. Your support helps provide food hampers to families in need across 40 countries globally. Every meal is a stitch of hope, pulling the Ummah closer. Sponsor a hamper for just 800 Rand and help strengthen the fabric of our global community. Donate at alimdad.com or call 0861 786 243. Together, let's weave a stronger, more generous Ummah this Ramadan. I learn my lessons all through you.
This Islamic Market Indicators is proudly brought to you by Spectrum Wheels. Spectrum Wheels, mag wheel repairs you can trust.
Well, that brings us now to the Islamic economic indicators for the 16th day of Ramadan, 1446. The Shari'i values, the Zakat Nisab is 12,081 rands and 86 cents. The minimum Mahar is 604 rands and 9 cents. Mahar Fatimi is 30,204 rands and 66 cents. That's the Islamic economic indicators for today.
This Islamic Market Indicators was proudly brought to you by Spectrum Wheels. Spectrum Wheels, mag wheel repairs you can trust.
Gosh, potholes are South Africa's reality, but damaged rims don't have to be. At Spectrum Wheels, we've ventured into a new state-of-the-art, technologically advanced workshop, offering general engineering, custom paint, high buff polishing, straightening, welding, and laser cutting. All our workmanship is quality controlled and fully guaranteed. Visit spectrumwheels.co.za or visit us at 101 Chris Hani Road, Durban North. Spectrum Wheels, your professional rim repair specialist.
This Iftar program is proudly brought to you by Checkers Foods Kawi Park, the first food store with a halal butchery, bakery and deli certified by the NIHT, bringing you an exceptional shopping experience that keeps getting better and better.
This Eid, we're making your celebrations extra special with Checkers Foods Kawi Park Eid Butchery Hampers Competition. 5 lucky winners will each take home a hamper valued at 1,000 Rand. From Monday, March 1st to Thursday, March 27th. Spend 500 Rand or more in store, write your name and number on the back of your till slip and drop it into the competition box. Winners will be announced on Friday, March 28th on Radio Al Ansar. So head to Checkers Foods Kawi Park and get shopping. T's and C's apply.
Discover our new range of exotic perfumes, ouds and bukhur, straight from Dubai, now available at Wonder Dates. We stock a wide selection of Nabil and Chris Adams fragrances, perfect for your unique lifestyle. But that's not all. We also cater to your Islamic lifestyle needs with prayer mats, tasbeehs, dua stickers, bukhur burners and mizwaks. Looking for herbal capsules and essential oils? Look no further. Experience the beauty of Wonder Dates. Shop now and elevate your senses.
Aman means safety. The Aman School of Excellence in Finetown, South Africa, is securing the futures of underprivileged children by providing world-class education in a safe and nurturing environment. Sponsor a child for only 15,000 Rand per year or any amount. A quality education at Aman presents a pathway out of poverty and a brighter future for South Africa.
Africa Muslims Agency, empowering, educating, inspiring.
Save the date. The Hajj seminar is back on Saturday, the 12th of April 2025 from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at 207 West Road in Overport. Proudly brought to you by the Capital Group of Companies and the Al Ansar Foundation.
This segment is proudly brought to you by Sunpick, 100% pure sunflower cooking oil. Sunpick, cook more with less.
Well, coming up shortly is going to be the segment that's a spiritual ladder. Appearances are often misleading by Mufti Suleiman Mullah, but we look at other verses from the 16th part of the Quran Kareem. It says, mutual love for those who believe and do good deeds. Verily, the Rabb of mercy will give love to those who believe and do righteous deeds. Surah 19, Ayah 96. Then we go to Surah 20, Ayah 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 is calling the tyrant to the truth. And thereafter, Surah 20, Ayah 44, speak in a mild tone to the tyrant. And this is referring to Fir'aun. Well, more about that a little later. Right now, appearances are often misleading. This presentation by Mufti Sulaiman Mullah.
Bismillahi wa salatu wa salamu ala Rasulillahi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam wa ba'd. Wallahi, the Quran's beauty is just beyond description. You have a verse, then the commentary of that verse, then the backdrop which prompted the revelation of this verse, then the juristic deduction of that verse, then the wisdom of the correlation of that verse to the verse that precedes it and follows thereafter. And then you have like a moral deduction, So I share with you a verse of the 14 juz from Surah An-Nahl, the chapter on the bee. And I came across this in Ruh al-Ma'ani. Allama Alusi Baghdadi rahimahullah speaks about a great moral lesson from the bee. Fihi isharatun. In this ayah there is a clear sign. Anna Allah Ta'ala, that verily Allah, qad yudi'u ash-shakhs al-haqira ash-shay' al-aziza. Sometimes Allah blesses a person who outwardly, apparently, is not very prominent or beautiful or doesn't have all the additional qualities and attributes. Ash-shay' al-aziza. Allah blesses him with something unique and amazing. He has a particular skill, he has a wonderful voice, he has a particular art. And how do we learn this? We learn it from this very lesson of the bee. أن الله تعالى أودع النحل العسل وهي من أحقر المخلوقات وأضعفها. When you look at the bee, you just think of, it will sting me. Let me move from here. And that will be poisonous. And when you look at the bee, it's not a very beautiful creature. A butterfly is beautiful, right? You'll use it in the context of beauty, but not a bee. But Allah has blessed this bee, which can sting also, and doesn't have the most beautiful of appearance, with honey. And what is honey? وَهُوَ مِنْ أَلَذِّ الْمَذُوقَاتِ وَأَحْلَاهَا. It is sweet, it is palatable, you consume it, it's a cure for ailments, and people even apply it. People even apply it as an ointment. So what's the message, my brother, and what's the message, my sister? فَلَا يَنْبَغِي التَّقَيُّدَ بِالصُّوَرِ. Don't judge by the external. Don't judge a book by its cover. رُبَّ أَشْعَثْ أَغْبَرْ ذِي طِمْرَيْنِ لَوْ أَقْسَمَ عَلَى اللَّهِ لَأَبَرَّ. The Prophet ﷺ said, there are many people disheveled, clad in two pieces of cloth. You wouldn't give them much prominence, but if they swear an oath, Allah will honor their oath. So don't judge anyone by the external.
Well, that was the spiritual ladder with Mufti Sulaiman Mullah, bringing us now to 1700 hours. Coming up after this is going to be the medical tip for today, presented by Sister Yasira Sulaiman.
This segment is proudly brought to you by Sunpick. 100% pure sunflower cooking oil. Sunpick. Cook more with less.
Imagine this. You're putting together a 7-color meal, from the creamy pasta to the glazed carrots and flavorful onion gravy. This entire meal is made with our 100% pure extra virgin olive oil from our La Familia range, bringing outstanding quality and taste to your kitchen. Shop La Familia 100% pure extra virgin olive oil at any leading supermarkets near you. La Familia, heart of the home.
This was brought to you by Ahmed Al Qadi Private Hospital, offering you excellence in healthcare.
Well, that brings us now to the medical tip for today.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. A few days ago, we gave you health tips for those who are pregnant, and today we speak to those who are breastfeeding. Islam excuses breastfeeding mothers from fasting. Breastfeeding mums who still decide to fast may need to breastfeed more often than usual to keep up their milk supply. The more often breasts are drained, the emptier the breasts get, and the faster they make more milk. Breastfeeding mothers need to watch for signs of severe dehydration, and some of the symptoms and signs are dark urine, dizziness, lethargy, and headache. And should these occur, you should consider breaking your fast. it is best to consult with your gynecologist as well as your pediatrician.
Well, that was the medical tip for today. And coming up shortly after this is going to be the global news, and followed by the financial indicators thereafter, the Surah Day and the Swords of Al-Aqsa, as well as the rest of the segments.
This Ramadan health tip is brought to you by the Islamic Medical Association of South Africa. Reflect, care and heal.
This was brought to you by Ahmed Al Qadi Private Hospital, offering you excellence in healthcare.
This segment is sponsored by Gift of the Needy.
Well, that brings us now to the global news with Maulana Muhammad Amir.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmadu wa nusalli ala rasulihin nabiyil kareem. Respected listeners, we bring to you another edition of some news items, and starting off in London, where the founder and chairman of the UK-based international charity Al Khair Foundation, AKF, has expressed deep sorrow over the killing of 8 of the organization's workers in northern Gaza by the Israeli Defense Force. Meanwhile, British Member of Parliament Yasmin Qureshi has urged the government to call for an independent investigation into the attack to establish the facts and ensure accountability. In a video message released from Syria, the organization stated that despite the ceasefire, the AKF's teams was unjustly bombed, even though the innocent individuals were solely engaged in providing humanitarian aid to the oppressed and needy people of Palestine, and that done during the holy month of Ramadan. Among those killed were aid workers, journalists, and a cameraman. The organization emphasized that these losses are deeply personal to the organization and the teams. In an interview, the organization also revealed that a year ago, the Israeli army attacked and destroyed an AKF-funded hospital in Gaza. To this day, we do not know the whereabouts of our doctors and other staff members, the organization added. So indeed, very troubling and worrying news there. 8 aid workers killed in cold blood by the Israelis doing humanitarian work, providing food to the Palestinians who have already suffered so much. Really, really heartbreaking, really worrying and concerning. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant them the rank of martyrdom, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hold the oppressors and the tyrants accountable, inshallah. Moving on to Makkah al-Mukarramah, the control center in Makkah is utilizing more than 200 smart wall screens to monitor security operations during the Umrah season in Ramadan, ensuring the smooth implementation of security plans across the holy city. The center oversees security measures at Makkah's 11 main entrances and more than 8 security checkpoints, ensuring seamless entry and exit for pilgrims. Security operations are divided among 7 security sectors, allowing real-time monitoring to ensure that all plans are executed safely. Additionally, surveillance operations cover all districts and neighborhoods of Makkah with live data transmission to the operations room at the Grand Mosque, which coordinates security measures within the masjid's premises. And to close off, the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has launched Saudi architecture character maps to celebrate the kingdom's architectural heritage. The Crown Prince and Prime Minister Mohammed bin Salman has officially launched the Saudi Architecture Characters Map, featuring 19 distinct architectural styles inspired by the kingdom's diverse geographical and cultural characteristics. It highlights Saudi Arabia's commitment to celebrating the country's heritage and enhancing quality of life and modernizing the urban landscape in Saudi cities as part of Vision 2030. For those few news items, we say Jazakallahu khair. Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in.
Well, that was the global news with Maulana Muhammad Amir. Coming up is going to be the Al Barakah Bank market indicators. That's going to be followed by the Surah a day. And speaking about the Surah a day, so today is going to be Surah Al Kawthar. Let's hope that you're in readiness for Surah Al Kawthar. Thereafter, the Swords of Al Aqsa with Maulana Ibrahim Musa, wrapped in praise, Qasida Burda al Mufti Yusuf Musaji. Then it's going to be the Quran quiz for today, announcement of the children, the minor children who have kept their fast, dua for the marhumin, the deceased, dua for those that are ill, salawat ala nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, qira'ah, the Quranic recitation by Qari Naeem Sheikh, and thereafter that followed by a dhikr or nazam, and then it's going to be dua before breaking fast, and then finally time to break fast for the Durban region. Today we're looking at 15 minutes after 6. When we started Ramadan 15 days ago, it was at 6:32. Today we've now reached 15 minutes after 6, and towards the last fast it's going to be at 5:58. Yes, time is day by day, it's a minute or two that Iftaar is getting earlier. We continue after this.
This segment is sponsored by Gift of the Needy.
This market indicator is brought to you by Al Baraka, your partner bank.
Yes, it is the Al Baraka market indicator, bringing us to close to 7 minutes or 8 minutes after 5.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The dollar remained on the back foot today, losing further ground against major currencies, with positive risk sentiment coming into the market based off reports that discussions will take place tomorrow between President Trump and President Putin. We also have 4 central bank meetings to look forward to this week, with the US Fed, the Bank of England, the South African Reserve Bank, and the Bank of Japan all meeting between Wednesday and Friday. As at 16:30 this afternoon, the Rand is trading stronger at 18.14, having opened this morning at 18.22. The Rand also gained against the Euro, improving to 19.77, while retreating to 23.52 against the British Pound. The Emirate Dirham and Saudi Riyal were little moved, trading at $4.94 and $4.84 respectively. On the commodities front, gold continued to hold ground around the $3,000 level, trading for most of the day between $2,980 and $3,000 a fine ounce, while gold is up to $71.26 on the back of renewed attacks by the Houthis in the Red Sea area and retaliatory attacks from the US in Yemen. That's it up from your Al Baraka Markets team. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
This market indicator is brought to you by Al Baraka, your partner bank.
This Ramadan, let Al Baraka Bank bring you closer to your spiritual journey. Download the Al Baraka mobile banking app and complete any transaction to stand a chance to win an Umrah trip worth 60,000 Rand. It's that easy. Bank smart, win big. Visit albaraka.co.za for terms and conditions. Competition ends on the 25th of Ramadan. Al Baraka Bank. Banking that reflects your faith and values. This Iftar program is proudly brought to you by Checkers Foods Kawi Park, the first food store with a halal butchery, bakery and deli certified by the NIHT, bringing you an exceptional shopping experience that keeps getting better and better.
This Eid, we're making your celebrations extra special with Checkers Foods Kawi Park Eid Butchery Hampers Competition. 5 lucky winners will each take home a hamper valued at 1,000 Rand. From Monday, March 1st to Thursday, March 27th, spend 500 Rand or more in store, write your name and number on the back of your till slip and drop it into the competition box. Winners will be announced on Friday, March 28th on Radio Al Ansar. So head to Checkers Foods Kawi Park and get shopping. T's and C's apply.
Oh, happy day. Eid Milan 2025 just got bigger. We're bringing you top brands and exclusive deals for the ultimate Eid shopping experience. From fashion to home decor, gifts and gourmet delights. Everything you need is under one roof at Saxony Westwood Mall, 20th to the 23rd of March. Don't miss out on shopping with the biggest names in the industry. See you there.
A day for friends and
Discover our new range of exotic perfumes, ouds and bukhur, straight from Dubai, now available at Wonder Dates. We stock a wide selection of Nabil and Chris Adams fragrances, perfect for your unique lifestyle. But that's not all. We also cater to your Islamic lifestyle needs, with prayer mats, tasbeehs, dua stickers, bukhur burners and miswaks. Looking for herbal capsules and essential oils? Look no further. Experience the beauty of Wonder Dates. Shop now and elevate your senses.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
أستغفر الله رب البرايا أستغفر الله من الخطايا 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 ربي زدني علما نافعا ووفق لي عملا مقبولا ووهب لي رزقا واسعا وتوب علينا توبة نصوحا وتوب علينا توبة نصوحا أستغفر الله رب البرايا أستغفر الله من الخطايا أستغفر الله رب البرايا أستغفر الله من الخطايا أستغفر الله رب البرايا أستغفر الله من الخطايا.
Looking for the best Umrah packages? Look no further than Worldview Travel. 5 nights in Mecca, 5 nights in Medina, including daily breakfast and Saudi tourist visa. From 24,990 Rand, depart Johannesburg April 15th, returning April 26th. Call 03100017062 or visit 55 Problem Kize Road, Durban. Follow us on Instagram at Worldview Travel. Worldview Travel creates memories to last a lifetime.
Well, that brings us now to Surah Kawthar, Surah number 108 from the glorious Quran Kareem. If we reflect upon the first ayah, the simple translation, verily we have granted you, O Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, abundant good. Well, I'm sure many have memorized this particular surah, have learned the surah, but if not as yet, it's never ever too late to begin doing so. It's a surah that consists of 3 very short verses. Well, that was the recitation of Surah Al-Kawthar, and in the explanation of this particular ayah, it said that Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala granted Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam prophethood, the honor of being the best of all the Anbiya alayhimus salam, the Quran, the largest ummah, a deen that has spread throughout the world, and the high mantle of Maqam Mahmud in the Akhirah, the pond of Kawthar to be awarded to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam on the day of Qiyamah is part of this abundant good. And apart from these things, there are numerous other bounties that Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave exclusively to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Looking for the best Umrah packages? Look no further than Worldview Travel. 5 nights in Makkah, 5 nights in Medina, including daily breakfast and Saudi tourist visa. From 24,990 Rand, depart Johannesburg April 15th, returning April 26th. Call 03100170062 or visit 55 Problem Kize Road, Durban. Follow us on Instagram at Worldview Travel. Worldview Travel creates memories to last a lifetime.
This Palestine in the Quran segment is brought to you by Islamic Relief. Wishing you and yours a blessed and joyous Ramadan.
القدس تنادينا القدس تنادينا القدس تنادينا قدس تنادي قدس تنادي قدس تنادينا يا بيت القدس لنا أمل ستعود القدس لأمتنا ونطهر ساحتك العذراء وننشر فوقك رايتنا ننشر فوقك رايتنا القدس تنادينا القدس تنادينا بيت القدس لنا أمل ستعود القدس لأمتنا ونطهر ساحتك العذراء وننشر فوقك رايتنا ننشر فوقك رايتنا القدس تنادينا القدس تنادينا أبناء فلسطين صبرا فالله ينفس كربتنا ستعود لنا.
Well, that brings us now to the swords of Al-Aqsa with Maulana Ibrahim Musa, who has been discussing Sheikh Ahmed Yassin, rahmatullah alayh.
سنأتي إليك نشد الرحال ويعلو الأذان أذان بلال سنأتي ببأس لأهل الخنا ونشفي الصدور بوأد الضلال ونشفي الصدور.
بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. Welcome back to Swords of Al-Aqsa, continuing to talk about Sheikh Ahmed Yassin. And in our last installment, we spoke about the martyrdom, the shahada of Sheikh Ahmed Yassin. What I would like to do over the next 2 episodes is to be able to share the account of the martyrdom of Sheikh Ahmed Yassin that was previously shared by Sheikh Ihsan Hendricks, Maulana Ihsan Hendricks, the great Sheikh Al-Aqsa of South Africa, the individual who brought alive the consciousness of Masjid Al-Aqsa in South Africa with so much fervor and so much passion. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala elevate his status and grant him the highest stages of Jannah.
I urge you, people who are literate in the Arabic language, to read deeply into the works of a Palestinian writer, Amir Shammah. He wrote the kitab Shahidun Ayqadha Ummatan, a shaheed that came to wake up the ummah. A shaheed that came to wake up the ummah. Brothers, allow me to go immediately into this emotional piece. We have returned 2 weeks ago from the Gaza. Dawlatul Rais Ismail Haniya was very kind when he asked me to perform the Jummah. I said, you know, we've come to listen to you. How can I perform the Jummah and the khutbah? He insisted, and finally I performed the khutbah. But Wallahi al-Azim, I made sure that before that Friday I stood on that mimbar. I went to go and visit the qabr of Shaheed Ahmed Yassin, Thursday afternoon. Dr. Abdul Aziz Rantizi and many of the other shuhada. And it was an extremely emotional experience. And I recalled what Amir Shammah said when I stood at the qabr of Shaheed Ahmed Yassin. I went into a deep dialogue with myself, and I virtually saw the text of Amir Shammah. And wallahi al-azim, brothers, amongst all the qubur in that maqbara, some of them are a little bit high, but the qabr of al-Shaheed Ahmad Yasin is completely flat. And that was his wasiyah, completely flat. Name is written there. And I stood there. And Amir Shammah's words comes to me. Amir Shammah said, "An-nasu sinfan." Mankind are technically in two categories. موتى في حياتهم وآخرون ببطن الأرض أحياء. The category of humanity, in spite of the fact that they are alive, they are classified amongst the deceased because they are no fa'idah to themselves, no fa'idah to their families, no fa'idah to humanity. And the second category of humanity, he says, in spite of the fact that they are placed in the qubur, they are alive. Their legacy is alive. Their yaqeen is alive. Their taqwa is alive. Their akhlaq is alive. Their ikhlas is alive. Their tawakkul is alive. Their hikmah is alive. And so I stood at that qabr and realized what I saw from the very first hour that I entered the Gaza is the fruit of this man, Al-Shaheed Ahmad Yasin. And now you realize that the Israelis had virtually no other option. And you ask yourself, Ya Allah, a human being who, according to medical records, no organ in his body functioned except his heart was sound and his mind worked. But every other organ in his body did not function. A quadriplegic.
And that was the part one of Maulana Ihsan Hendricks talking about the martyrdom of Sheikh Ahmad Yasin rahimahullah. We'll continue with this account tomorrow.
Well, indeed, great lessons to be learned from the life of Sheikh Ahmad Yasin, rahmatullah alayh, Hafiz Ismail Haniya, Yahya Sinwar, and the Shuhada, the Mujahideen, and many others throughout the world. That brings us now close to 1724.
This segment is brought to you by J-Dot, Junaid Jamshed, bringing you designer fragrances and an exclusive collection of men's, ladies and kids' fashion.
When you give water, you're reaching out to drought-affected areas, bringing them to life. Fresh water to drink, to clean, and to grow. That's the power of water. Donate now to Islamic Relief.
This Iftar program is proudly brought to you by Checkers Foods Kawi Park, the first food store with a halal butchery, bakery and deli certified by the NIHT, bringing you an exceptional shopping experience that keeps getting better and better.
This Eid, we're making your celebrations extra special with Checkers Foods Kawi Park Eid Butchery Hampers Competition. 5 lucky winners will each take home a hamper valued at 1,000 Rand. From Monday, March 1st to Thursday, March 27th, spend 500 Rand or more in store, write your name and number on the back of your till slip and drop it into the competition box. Winners will be announced on Friday, March 28th on Radio Al Ansar. So head to Checkers Foods Kawi Park and get shopping. T's and C's apply.
Salam everyone, I'm Fems and here's the easiest treat to enjoy for Iftar. Whether you call them bhajjas, dalchis or pakoras, just 1 pack of Paco chili bite mix, a splash of vinegar and enough water to make a batter. Make it thick or thin. Add potatoes, sliced onions, coriander or spinach. Anything goes. Paco chili bite mix is a family favorite for over 75 years. The perfect chili bites. Crispy outside, soft inside, every time. Paco, just the right bite.
Save the date. Mark your calendars. It's the event of the season. It's the Magma Agri Fair on the 24th and the 25th of May. Join us for a fun full day with excitement and mouth-watering food. Stall bookings open in April. It's fun, it's family. It's the Magma Agri Fair.
Plan your dream holiday with the specialist, World of Travel, as we pride ourselves in offering you the best in Hajj and Umrah. We also offer travel packages to the Middle East, Far East, and many more exotic destinations. Call our professional travel consultants now on 031 20 8877 or view our website www.worldoftravel.co.za. Visit us at 44 Crescent Street as memorable journeys begin with World of Travel by Irshad Malik.
Elegant, stylish, and affordable. Al Noor kurtas are designed to make you feel confident and stylish with intricate embroidery, vibrant colors, and comfortable fabrics. These kurtas are sure to become your go-to choice for everyday wear and special occasions alike. Visit the Al-Ansar bookshop at 207 West Road, Overport, or call them on 031 208 1601. Al-Ansar Shop, your one-stop Islamic shop.
All your armies, all your fighters, all your tanks, and all your soldiers against the boy, holding a stone, standing there, all alone. In his eyes, I see the sun. In his smile, I see the moon. And I wonder, I only wonder, who is weak and who is strong, who is right and who is wrong. And I only wish that the truth has a tongue.
Well, that's a great message, bringing us now to the next segment, and this is the Qasida Burda. And right now we listen to the recitation of Qasida Burda, thereafter the translation and the explanation.
This segment is brought to you by First Fitness, Durban's premier boutique gym.
Well, that brings us now to Qasida Burda on the 16th day of Ramadan of 1446. Let's listen to Mufti Yusuf Musaji.
واستفرغ الدم من عين قد اتملأت من المحارم والزم حمية الندم. Imam Busiri said that shed tears from those eyes which have become full of forbidden sights and make it an obligatory duty upon yourself to hold firm onto the diet of sorrow. So in the previous stanza, it was mentioned that we should save ourselves from sin. However, what is the solution for those sins committed before? In this stanza, the poet is saying that the cure is tawbah. The cure is tawbah. Since the eye is the cause of many sins, it has been specifically mentioned, as the poet says, كل الحوادث مبداها من النظر ومعظم النار من مستصغر الشر. That the starting point of all evils is the eye. Many fires commence with a spark. How many gazes struck the heart? Just an arrow strikes without any bow or string. يسر مقتله. That which harms the internal causes pleasure to the eyes. لا مرحبا بسرور. There is no welcome for such happiness which arrives with emotional distress. So therefore, the eyes are the area that one needs to focus on, and one needs to make tawbah for all sins. An-nadamu tawbatun. Tawbah is really to have that regret in the heart, to make an undertaking never to return to it and to separate from that sin. And part of tawbah is to cry before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A person who cries out of the fear of Allah, in hadith it comes, will not enter the fire of Jahannam until milk returns into the others, and dust in the cause of Allah and the smoke of the hellfire can never meet. It's in the hadith in Tirmidhi. So the answer and the way forward is to make tawbah for all the sins. Muhammad ibn Munkadir rahimahullah used to rub his tears over his face and his beard, and used to say, the narration has been conveyed to me that the fire of Jahannam will not touch the area where the tears have reached. There's a dua that the angels make, Allahumma shaffa'il bakka'ina fi man lam yabki. I will accept the intercession of those who are crying on behalf of those who do not cry, out of your fear, out of tawbah. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam made dua for tears, that our eyes that flow with the tears. Allahumma rzuqni aynayni hattalatayn. O Allah, grant me two eyes which will cry in abundance due to your fear, which will grant cure to my eyes by the coming down of the tears due to your awe, before the tears turn into blood due to the punishment of Jahannam and the jaws become cold. Mulana Nanotwi rahimahullah used to say that for the sake of the royal treasury of a country, whichever pearl is sought from a foreign country is greatly appreciated and valued by the king. The tear of repentance which falls to the ground from the eyes of the sinner is accepted in the divine court of Allah, because in his divine court there is only honor and greatness. There are no tears of sorrow there, and therefore Allah takes his servants' tears of sorrow from this world and grants great value to it and accepts it and equates it to the blood of the martyrs. Subhanallah. So by us shedding tears for Allah's sake, this is a great way of connecting with Allah. وَخَالِفِ النَّفْسَ وَالشَّيْطَانَ وَعْصِيهِمَا وَإِنَّهُمَا مَحَضَّكَ النَّصْحَ فَاتَّهِمِ. That, O follow of true virtue, oppose your nafs and shaitan and disobey them. And if both of them give you even sincere advice, be suspicious of them. Both enemies of nafs, of man, nafs and shaitan have been mentioned, since both encourage a person to do evil in different ways. Shaitan attacks by placing many doubts in the mind, and that is why he's referred to al-waswas. He urges a person to engage in discussions about the being of Allah. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says, shaitan comes to you and says, who created this? Who created that? And eventually asks, who created your sustainer? And Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, when he takes one on that level, then seek protection from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we have two enemies, the nafs and the shaitan. Nafs desires haram food, fulfilling the desires of the stomach, the private parts, seeking false praise. The nafs has been mentioned first, since it's extremely dangerous. The nafs is the internal enemy, shaitan is the external enemy. Nafs never leaves man, not in any state, even in salah, where shaitan leaves when one engages in the dhikr of Allah. So shaitan is like a dog who never leaves man's side. However, if a person turns to Allah, he will be protected from shaitan. Nafs is beloved to man, while shaitan is despised. And when something is beloved, one cannot see the faults of it. Shaitan wants to involve us in sin. When man does not accept one call of his, he tries to involve him in another. However, the nafs forces a person to evil. It's not happy with another action until a person does the action or manages to control himself. Where there's compulsion, it's more difficult to save oneself from the sin. So, even in the month of Ramadan, when shaitan is tied up, many still fall into sin. The reason for this is that the nafs pushes one to commit those sins. May Allah save us from the traps of the nafs and saves us from shaitan, who is always there. The way to protect ourselves from shaitan. فاستعذ بالله أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم.
Well, hope we have already learned that Mawla ya salli wa sallim da'iman abada ala habibika khairil khalqi kullihimi. That was the discourse on the Qasida Burda, bringing us close to 1737. And coming up after this is going to be the Quran quiz for today, and the WhatsApp number 060-904-1056. Do remember, if you've won a prize or a gift in the last 30 days, you do not qualify for another gift right now. And also, the first person, the correct answer, with your contact details, parents' contact details, you would qualify if you have the correct answer. Do remember, we do have time constraints, so this is just the announcement that we remind you to ensure that all is going to be in order.
This segment is brought to you by First Fitness, Durban's premier boutique gym.
Get ready to elevate your fitness game at First Fitness in Durban's Berea. With a spacious free weight area, award-winning equipment, and exclusive ladies-only parking and training level, we've got everything you need to crush your goals. Hit the ground running on our outdoor track or unleash your inner warrior in our MMA and boxing dungeon. Plus, enjoy high security and ample parking. And don't forget to refuel at our halal coffee and health restaurant for the best in coffees, smoothies, and healthy eats. Join us today and redefine your fitness journey. First Fitness, dare to be extraordinary.
This Iftar program is proudly brought to you by Checkers Foods Kawi Park, the first food store with a halal butchery, bakery and deli certified by the NIHT, bringing you an exceptional shopping experience that keeps getting better and better.
This Eid, we're making your celebrations extra special with Checkers Foods Kawi Park Eid Butchery Hampers Competition. 5 lucky winners will each take home a hamper valued at 1,000 Rand. From Monday, March 1st to Thursday, March 27th, spend 500 Rand or more in store, write your name and number on the back of your till slip and drop it into the competition box. Winners will be announced on Friday, March 28th on Radio Al Ansar. So head to Checkers Foods Kawi Park and get shopping. T's and C's apply.
Hey, cooking for the family can be a challenge, especially when you're looking for the perfect oil. That's why I recommend Cotton Gold Plus. It's twice as long lasting, so you can cook more meals with less oil. Plus, it's twice as nice, with a lighter taste to let your dishes shine. Cotton Gold Plus, twice as long, twice as nice.
At Vauda Jewelers, we're celebrating Eid with exclusive offers and stunning new collections. 18-carat chain, bracelet, earring, and ring set for only 5,999.
Save 55% on our range of Al Fajr watches and clocks.
Just in, stunning new range of branded silver jewelry.
Many more in-store specials.
Vauda Jewelers Original. Shop 10, Checkers Hyper Pavilion. 031 265 1440. Oh, yeah.
DIY or big projects? Hyper Hardware has you covered. Visit us at Shop 14 Florence Nightingale Drive, Chatsworth, or online at hyperhardware.co.za. Quality you can trust.
Oh, happy day.
Eid Milan 2025 just got bigger. We're bringing you top brands and exclusive deals for the ultimate Eid shopping experience. From fashion to home decor, gifts and gourmet delights. Everything you need is under one roof at Saxony Westwood Mall, 20th to the 23rd of March. Don't miss out on shopping with the biggest names in the industry. See you there.
A day for friends and
This Quran Challenge is proudly sponsored by Anglo Wealth. Don't miss out on Anglo Wealth's Ramadan special, where you can earn up to 17% per annum. Call Anglo Wealth on 031 566 5201 to secure your share. Anglo Wealth is a registered financial services provider.
إبراهيم الحجر
آلاف مريم طه الأنبياء الحج المؤمنون النور الفرقان الشعراء النمل والقصص العنكبوت الروم الغمان السجدة الأحزاب سباه فاطر ياسين الصافات الصاد الزمر المؤمن فصلت أشهر.
Well, that's the names of the surahs from the glorious Quran Kareem. We'll continue with that a little later, bringing us to 1741 060 904 1056. That's your WhatsApp number for the Quran quiz.
يا قارئ القرآن يا حافظ الذكر رتل بالتجويد يا قارئ المقدام.
Well, the question for today is a simple question. Which is the shortest verse in the Noble Quran? I would like to know the surah number or the name of the surah and the ayah number. Which is the shortest verse in the Noble Quran Kareem? If you've been listening to the program from the beginning, the clue has been in the beginning when we had started with the Quranic recitation. Well, let's hope you have been attentive. If you have been, then most likely, inshallah, you should get this correct.
رتل بالتجويد يا قارئ المقدام أبشر بخير جنان أبشر بخير.
The question is, which is the shortest verse in the Noble Quran Kareem, not the shortest surah in the Quran Kareem, just for clarification.
اقرأ كتاب الله اقرأ كتاب الله في راحة وأنا في راحة وأنا يا حافظ القرآن يا حافظ القرآن لا تعجل القرآن وتفكر في معنى وتفكر في معنى في ساعة العشر في ساعة العشر يا قارئ القرآن يا قارئ القرآن رتل بالتجويد رتل بالتجويد اقرأ كتاب الله اقرأ كتاب الله.
Well, we have not received a correct answer for today. I'm going to repeat the question, the same question for tomorrow, inshallah, which is the shortest verse in the Noble Quran Kareem. Well, the shortest verse in the Noble Quran appears in, I'm not going to give you the name of the surah, and neither I'm going to give you the number of the surah or the ayah number. You've got something to look forward to, inshallah. That's going to be for tomorrow.
This Quran challenge was proudly sponsored by Anglo Wealth. Remember to seize the opportunity to grow your wealth at rates of up to 17% per annum this Ramadan.
Call Anglo Wealth on 031 566 5201 to secure your share. Anglo Wealth is a registered financial services provider.
This Iftar program is proudly brought to you by Checkers Foods Kawi Park, the first food store with a halal butchery, bakery and deli certified by the NIHT, bringing you an exceptional shopping experience that keeps getting better and better.
This Eid, we're making your celebrations extra special with Checkers Foods Cowie Park Eid Butchery Hampers Competition. 5 lucky winners will each take home a hamper valued at 1,000 Rand. From Monday, March 1st to Thursday, March 27th, spend 500 Rand or more in store, write your name and number on the back of your till slip and drop it into the competition box. Winners will be announced on Friday, March 28th on Radio Al Ansar. So head to Checkers Foods Cowie Park and get shopping. T's and C's apply.
Why do you devote your time to prayer, fasting from dusk to dawn? Because your faith matters to you. Why do you cherish time with loved ones, breaking your fast and sharing moments of gratitude? Because your community matters to you. This Ramadan, as you embrace a journey of faith, generosity and togetherness, Absa Islamic Banking wishes you well on your spiritual journey. Absa, your story matters. Absa Islamic Banking is a Sharia-compliant banking provider.
Join Worldview Travel on an adventure of a lifetime. Embark on an epic 12-day road trip from the vibrant city of Lahore to majestic Islamabad. Crystal clear lakes, stunning snow peaks, and lush valleys. Cross vast deserts and explore ancient forts. Departing on Emirates 7th August 2025. Contact us on 031 001 7062 or 0718350216. Worldview Travel creates memories to last a lifetime.
At Wimpy, our doors are always open for you to feel at home. During the blessed month of Ramadan, we're with you. When it's time to break your fast, visit your nearest Halal Wimpy and share a date with your loved ones. Come and enjoy our great burgers from just $34.90, or try one of our famous grills and pair it with a delicious shake. We're open and ready to serve you. Come on in and break your fast with us, because at Wimpy, you're always welcome.
The management and staff of KFC Sparks Road, Westwood, Sherwood, Shallcross and KFC Chatswood stores wish you and your family a joyous and blessed Ramadan. NIHT Halal certified, sole owner and franchisee Ahmed Sheikh, the only Muslim-owned KFC franchise in KZN. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Are you a panel shop, used car dealer, or trucking company? Windscreen Discounters wants to give you money. Get 200 Rand off your first purchase. Use discount code. I love Windscreen Discounters. Valid during Ramadan only. Come to Windscreen Discounters 9 Balance Road, off Mgani Road. Windscreen Discounters offering unbeatable prices and super fast in-store service. We carry windscreens and door glasses for all makes of cars, vans, and trucks.
This Kiddie's Fasting Children's segment is brought to you by Chippewa Spur. May the Almighty Allah bestow many blessings on you this Ramadan.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون.
Well, that brings us close to 1750. We come to the names of the fasting children, the minor children. We say, mashallah, well done, and congratulations to all the children. We have Amara Dokrat, Maria Dokrat, Muhammad Yusuf Ismail, Zidan Muhammad, Muhammad Lukman Mia, Muhammad Tahir Mia, Muhammad Razik Khan, Muhammad Faizan Ismail, Muhammad Ilyas Rasul, Fabiha Sayyid, Fatimatu Zahra Sayyid, Amara Sayyid, Muhammad Aqil Sayyid, Azra Sheikh, Azmira Sheikh, Zoya Hussein, Yusra Hussein, Lamis Hussein, Samiha Nusayba Saib, Muhammad Sultan, Ahmed Sultan, Madiha Musa, Amina Khan, Muhammad Luqman Mia, Muhammad Nasir Ali, Atiya Muhammad, Shahina Muhammad, Muhammad Ilyas Rasul, Muhammad Yusuf Ismail, Saida Isaac, Saliha Isaac, Marziya bint Zain Joseph, Ashadiya Khan, Amara Khan, Muhammad Arman Suleiman, Muhammad Zihan Sheikh, Muhammad Zaidan Isub, Muhammad Ramiz Sheikh, Yahya Kara, Zia Kara, Zaidan Musa Mansour, Zidan Muhammad, Muhammad Faizan Ismail, Sana Bibi Farjan, Arman Muhammad, Muhammad Zia Zakir, Aisha Sheikh, Afia Sheikh, Muhammad Rizan Abu Bakr, Nazia Sheikh, Akhtar Raza Muhammad, Fatima Zahra Asmal, Muhammad Asmal, Hana Bayat. MashaAllah, well done and congratulations to all these children. And the child who will be receiving a gift is Fatima Zahra Asmal. MashaAllah, well done and congratulations. And to the rest of the children, as I always say, that your parents, inshallah, will give you a gift for fasting during Ramadan, inshallah, most likely by the day of Eid, inshallah.
This Kiddies Fasting Children segment is brought to you by Chippewa Spur. May the Almighty Allah bestow many blessings on you this Ramadan. Ramadan is here and Chippewa Spur welcomes you to celebrate with our special offer. Treat yourself to a delightful 150-gram cheddar melt steak, 4 buffalo wings, 2 samosas and a regular glass of Faluda for just $199.90 from February 28th to March 30th, 2025. T's and C's do apply. Wishing you a blessed and happy Ramadan. Spur Steak Ranches, people with a taste for life. This Iftar program is proudly brought to you by Checkers Foods Kawi Park, the first food store with a halal butchery, bakery and deli certified by the NIHT, bringing you an exceptional shopping experience that keeps getting better and better.
This Eid, we're making your celebrations extra special with Checkers Foods Kawi Park Eid Butchery Hampers Competition. 5 lucky winners will each take home a hamper valued at 1,000 Rand. From Monday, March 1st to Thursday, March 27th, spend 500 Rand or more in store, write your name and number on the back of your till slip and drop it into the competition box. Winners will be announced on Friday, March 28th on Radio Al Ansar. So head to Checkers Foods Kawi Park and get shopping. T's and C's apply.
Struggling with workplace compliance? From first aid and occupational health and safety training to risk assessments, safety files and workmen's compensation returns, Viva Labor Consultants has you covered. We simplify your employment equity plans and monthly UIF declarations so you can focus on what matters most. Call Zunaid today for a free consultation on 082-501-0012. For all labor issues, there's only one solution. Viva Labor Consultants is your answer.
Let us help you give more. When it comes to paying zakat, sadaqah, and lillah, now it's easier and safer than before. Download the FNB app and select NavCare. Now you're just a few taps away from making a difference in the life of someone who needs it. It's so simple. You can pay from anywhere, anytime. Switch to FNB Islamic Banking today. FNB is a division of First Rand Bank Limited, an authorized financial services and credit provider.
Africa. The Dua Shifa is brought to you by Africa Muslims Agency. Sponsor a water well or masjid as a means of Shifa. Visit africamuslimsagency.co.za to find out more. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وننزل من القرآن ما هو شفاء ورحمة للمؤمنين ولا يزيد الظالمين إلا خسارا.
That brings us now to the Dua Shifa segment. We have Muhammad Arman Suleiman requesting du'as for all those that are ill. And then we have Dua Ruwaida requesting du'as for Muhammad Farooq Hussain, Nazam Hussain, Hashim Sayyid Noor Hussain and Tasneem Sheikh. Du'as for Rashida Mahmoud Adam, Muhammad Suhail Mia. Du'as for Muhammad Suhail Mia, Anisa Deen Muhammad. Du'as for Anisa Deen Muhammad and Farhad Deen Muhammad. Then Isa Al-Baitlihim, du'as for Aziyan Mutala Mansoor, wife Meru Nisa Khan, du'as for Habib Faisal Khan, let Allah grant him complete Shifa. Imam Ali's of Chatswood Unit 6, du'as for Mahmoud Hussain Imam Ali, Iqbal Mia, du'as for Muhammad Suhail Mia, Karima Bibi Khalik, du'as for Imran and Yasmin Khalik. Ahmad Gora Hussain, du'as for the Hussain family. Ruwaida Umar, du'as for Farida Bibi Ali. Hajra Wahab, du'as for Mikael Wahab from the Hussain and Qasim family. Haji Isak Mamu and Haji Babu Mamu. Tasneem Isup, du'as for Muhammad Rais Isup and Imran Baks. Allah Ta'ala grant complete shifa to all those who are ill.
Africa.
The Dua-e-Shifa is brought to you by Africa Muslims Agency. Sponsor a water well or masjid as a means of shifa. Visit africamuslimsagency.co.za to find out more.
A single thread is fragile, but woven together, it can become unbreakable. This Ramadan, weave the threads of generosity with the Al-Imdad Foundation. Your support helps provide food hampers to families in need across 40 countries globally. Every meal is a stitch of hope, pulling the Ummah closer. Sponsor a hamper for just 800 Rand and help strengthen the fabric of our global community. Donate at alimdad.com or call 0861 786 243. Together, let's weave a stronger, more generous Ummah this Ramadan.
I learned my lessons all through you.
Faisal, why are you looking so handsome?
What did you do?
Got a small problem.
What did you do?
My, this one got cracked. The windscreen cracked itself.
You broke the windscreen again.
It happened on its own.
Okay.
Like how your light just go off and on, break and come back. That thing what happened.
You had to go there. Okay, but listen, I know the perfect place. Windscreen Discounters, 9 Balance Road.
I get lost going there.
No, then you can just use Google.
And put what?
Windscreen Discounters.
Oh, let's go then before something else accidentally breaks.
From home renovations to high-rise buildings, we bring your dreams to reality. With a commitment to quality, competitive pricing, and exceptional customer service, we have earned the trust of contractors, developers, and builders across the region. Additionally, we are proud to be the first ever drive-through express hardware store in KwaZulu-Natal, setting a standard for convenience and efficiency in the industry. Visit our 3 ultra-modern branches around KZN. Think hardware. Think Jabula.
Craving bold, fiery flavor? Get your fix at Nando's Saxony Westwood Mall and Westville Mall, where flame-grilled peri-peri chicken steals the show. Savor the flavorful, juicy goodness. Fire-kissed to perfection. Nando's. Fire it up. Feed your soul. NIHT approved and open for Iftaar daily.
Africa. The Dua-e-Maghfirah is brought to you by Africa Muslims Agency. Sponsor a water well or masjid as a means of sadaqah jariyah for a loved one who has passed on. Visit africamuslimsagency.co.za to find out more.
اللهم اغفر لحينا وميتنا وشاهدنا وغائبنا وصغيرنا وكبيرنا وذكرنا وأنثانا اللهم من أحييته منا فأحيه على الإسلام ومن توفيته منا فتوفه على الإيمان.
Du'as for the marhumin, those who have returned to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Ume Rubab Muhammad request to ask for Muhammad Arshad Naeem, Khatun Ali, Musa Ismail Mia, as well as Ismail Ali. Fatima Haider request to ask for Haji Abdul Qadir Rahim, Abdul Hamid Haider, Imam Bibi Haider. Muhammad family to ask for Marhum Muhammad Arshad Naeem, Marhum Irshad Rahman, Marhum Khalid Mia, Marhum Asima Belem. Muhammad family again, Marhuma Khatun Ali, Marhuma Shamim, Marhum Yusuf Khan, Marhum Afzal, Muhammad Sharafat Osman to ask for Salih Osman, Muhammad Sadiq Osman, Fatima Bibi Ibrahim and Osman Ibrahim. Munira Hassam to ask for Jaina Bibi Sayyid, Zulika Bibi Chandwa, Hassam Chandwa, Muhammad Saleh Mustafa, as well as to ask for Anisa Khatun Shah Ali. Sukra Sayyid to ask for Kubra Sayyid, Sayyid Ahmed Sayyid Hussein, Shaida Sayyid. Request to ask for Taj Muhammad, Hawa Bibi Khan, Safura Khan and all marhumin. Tasneem Mahmoud to ask for Ruxana Begum Muhammad, Zainab Isub, Yasmin Sheikh Hassan, Fahima Bibi Wazir. Tasneem Mahmoud to ask for Yasmin Sheikh Hassan, passed away last Friday. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Nasreen Sultan to ask for Dad Marhum Haji Sheikh Abdullah Imam Ali, Hajiani Zulika Bibi Imam Ali, Muhammad Farooq Sultan and all marhumin. Arya Kader to ask for Muhammad Sadiq Dawood, Khatun Ali Hajiani, Fazila Bibi Dawood, Muhammad Arshad Naeem. Muhammad Altaf Kader to ask for Fizal Farooq Muhammad, Najmun Nisa Ali Nabi, Jamil Hussein Zidan Muhammad of Johannesburg to ask for Nana Ghulam Muhammad, Nana Mukhtar Ahmad, Auntie Yasmin Adam, and Abbas Patan of India. From the Hussein family, du'as for Ahmed Hussein, Farzana Muhammad, Haji Qadir Sheikh, and Faisal Sheikh Qadir and Sattar Ali. Qasim family, du'as for Qasim Madar, Rashida Bibi Sheikh Adam, and Zubaid Kala. Samina and Zinat Khan, du'as for Shabir Karim Khan, Katun Gori Khan, Muhammad Saleh Qasim, Wahida Isub, du'as for Father Haji Sayyid Abdulaziz Mustafa, Brother Far Mustafa, Nephew Fiyaz Sheikh, and sister-in-law Rafia Mustafa. Wahida Isub, du'as for Haji Isub Ibrahim, Haji Ani Zuleika Ibrahim, Fakir Muhammad Isub, Haji Abdul Qadir Isub. Wahida Isub, du'as for Muhammad Saleh Khan, Iqbal Wahab Shuaib Ibrahim, du'as for Shaida Bibi Ibrahim, Farhana Ibrahim, Nizam Ibrahim, Taslim Ibrahim. Nabiya Hussein, du'as for Muhammad Riza Salim Abu Bakr, and Amin Abdullah Saib, Mahmoud Qasim, Amir Dawood, Razak Sheikh, and Shanaz Khan. Well, Allah, we ask Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant Jannatul Firdaus to the marhumin and to the family members. Allah ta'ala grant you lots of strength.
Africa. The Du'a-e Maghfirah is brought to you by Africa Muslims Agency. Sponsor a water well or masjid as a means of sadaqah jariyah for a loved one who has passed on. Visit africamuslimsagency.co.za to find out more.
Humanitarian crisis in Gaza intensifies. Scarcity of food, water and electricity has brought life to a standstill. It's a tragedy unfolding before our eyes. Your donation will bring relief to our brothers and sisters in distress. Donate your zakah now. Standard Bank, Gift of the Needy. Account number 272-327-654. Contact us on 031-2713-102. Gift of the Needy, working tirelessly on the ground to bring ease and relief to those in need.
Your health is your happiness, and at Ahmed Al Qadi Private Hospital, we're here to support you every step of your journey with compassionate care, a soothing ambience, and personalized treatment. Your well-being is our priority. Stay strong for those who need you. Let us help you embrace a healthier tomorrow. Ahmed Al Qadi Private Hospital, excellence with compassion. Wishing you a spiritually uplifting Ramadan.
Catstone, the ultimate destination for top quality granite and quartz. Catstone isn't just about countertops. It's about creating a culinary sanctuary where style meets durability in perfect harmony. Whether you're a master chef or a microwave maestro, Catstone has you covered with branches at Chatsworth, Verulam, and at 46 Beachfield Crescent, Springfield Park. Or call us on 031-2611-315. Catstone, where your kitchen dreams become a solid reality.
This Ramadan, elevate your financial aspirations with Anglo Wealth. For over a decade, we've consistently delivered South Africa's best returns with incredible rates of up to 17% per annum. Join the hundreds of satisfied investors who have entrusted us with their financial goals. With Anglo Wealth, you're not just investing, you're securing your future with a legacy of success.
Call Anglo Wealth on 031-566-5201 to secure your share, or visit us at www.anglowealth.co.za for terms and conditions. Anglo Wealth is a registered financial services provider.
This segment is brought to you by Stone Company, your vision carved into reality and quality set in stone.
Well, that brings us now to 4 minutes after 6 right now. Either Salawat al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam for a minute or two. Thereafter, we'll be in the company of Qari Naeem Sheikh with the recitation from the glorious Qur'an Kareem, Nazam, Dhikr, Azkar, and finally the Dua.
Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik ala صل وسلم وبارك على محمد اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على محمد اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على محمد.
This segment is brought to you by Stone Company, your vision carved into reality and quality set in stone. Every stone has a heartbeat. every cut a whisper of creativity. At Stone Company, we fuse advanced technology with artistic craftsmanship to bring you Boundless by Stone Co., an invitation to transform your interiors with seamless designs and bespoke stone doors. Feel the pulse of precision and passion in every project at stoneco.co.za. Stone Company, your vision carved into reality and quality set in stone.
This feature is proudly brought to you by Dawood's Mega Store, national distributor for halal premium chicken brands. Visit us for service beyond boundaries.
Well, that brings us now to 6 minutes after 6, and we'll be in the company with our esteemed Qari Sahib. Qari Sahib will be with us until 13 minutes after 6, as Iftaar for the Durban region is going to be at 15 minutes after 6. Qari Sahib, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah khairan once again for joining us.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Respected Hafiz Sahib, how are you?
Alhamdulillah wa shukrulillah. Hope Qari Sahib is well too. And Qari Sahib, inshallah, tonight we enter the 17th night of Ramadan. And we reflect upon the Battle of Badr. Also the 17th of Ramadan in the year 57 AH. We also reflect upon Sayyidah Aisha radiallahu anha, who had passed away and is resting in Baqi, the graveyard in Medina Munawwara.
Yes, absolutely, Hafiz Sahib. May our lives be sacrificed for these great giants. Imam Bukhari makes mention of a chapter very quickly that when a person takes the name of those that were the participants of Badr, Hafiz Sahib, and when you take those Sahaba's name and then when you make dua in the court of Allah, Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala accepts the dua. Babu man shahida badran. That is a chapter that is Imam Bukhari establishes. So yes, absolutely, Hafiz Sahib, Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala must allow us to read the lives of these great Sahaba, and of course not forgetting our mother, honorable mother Aisha Siddiqa radiyallahu anha, Siddiqa bint Siddiq. Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala continuously shower his blessings, his choices, his mercy onto these giants' graves, Hafiz Sahib.
Ameen. Qari Sahib. Qari Sahib, we look forward to the recitation.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah, that was the recitation by Western Qari Sahib of Ayatul Kursi, the greatest ayah from the Quran Kareem. We continue after this.
This feature is proudly brought to you by Dawood's Mega Store, national distributor for halal premium chicken brands. Visit us for service beyond boundaries.
The Suhoor Dua is brought to you by Africa Muslims Agency. Sponsor a water well for 16,500 rands and earn the Wabe Jariyah. This Ramadan, let's fill the cups of those in need. Africa Muslims Agency.co.za.
Well, it's time for the Iftaar Dua with our esteemed Qari Sahib. Qari Sahib.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا إله إلا الله 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 سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك وتبارك اسمك وتعالى جدك ولا إله غيرك لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إني كنت من الظالمين اللهم صل على سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا مولانا محمد وبارك وسلم اللهم ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما اللهم ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما واجعلنا للمتقين إماما لا إله إلا الله نستغفر الله نسألك الجنة ونعوذ بك من النار إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا مولانا محمد وبارك وسلم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.
The Iftaar Dua was brought to you by Africa Muslims Agency. Sponsor a grocery hamper for 1,800 rands and feed a fasting family for the month. Africa Muslims Agency. That's co.za.
Just as a windscreen protects you on the road, may this Ramadan protect and guide your heart. This Iftar Dua is brought to you by Windscreen Discounters.
We conclude the program with the following dua. Bismillahi wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillahi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. اللهم إنا نسألك من كل خير ما سألك منه نبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم ونعوذ بك من كل شر ما استعاذك منه نبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وأنت المستعان وعليك البلاغ ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. سيد الاستغفار. اللهم أنت ربي لا إله إلا أنت خلقتني وأنا عبدك وأنا على عهدك ووعدك ما استطعت أعوذ بك من شر ما صنعت أبوء لك بنعمتك علي وأبوء بذنبي فاغفر لي فإنه لا يغفر الذنوب إلا أنت. اللهم إنك عفو كريم تحب العفو فاعف عني. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. آمين. For the Durban region, it's time for you to break your fast with the following dua. Allahumma laka sumtu wa bika amantu wa ala rizqika aftar. Bismillah wa ala barakatillah. Pietermaritzburg, Johannesburg, the rest of the region, please follow your timetable. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
May your iftar be filled with barakah and your duas be accepted. This dua brought to you by Windscreen Discounters.
This azan is sponsored for the Isale Sawab of Marhum Muhammad Farooq Latib and all Marhumeen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant them the highest abode in Jannah. Ameen.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر، الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آت محمدا الوسيلة والفضيلة والدرجة الرفيعة وابعثه مقاما محمودا الذي وعدته وارزقنا شفاعته يوم القيامة إنك لا تخلف الميعاد.
This dua brought to you by Simplex Radio, South Africa's leading retailer of appliances, car sound and home theater systems.
This salah is proudly brought to you by Khan's Chemical Industry. May this salah enlighten your soul and bring about endless blessings throughout your day.
وتقام الصلاة هنا في بيت الله الحرام.
الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة، حي على الفلاح. قد قامت الصلاة، قد قامت الصلاة. الله أكبر، الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.